औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। अच्छा, बेसिक ऑडिट साइकिल के बाद जो है, अभी हमने जब बात की कि ऑडिटर ने हमें एश्योरेंस देनी है, तो इसमें जो है हमें एश्योरेंस किस पे चाहिए, वो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स हैं जिस पे हमें एश्योरेंस चाहिए। राइट जी, कौन कौन सी फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स हैं ये हमने डिस्कस किया था पहले भी। मैं आपको फिर ये ब्रीफली बताता हूँ कि हमारे पास है स्टेटमेंट ऑफ फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन, जिसे बैलेंस शीट भी कहते हैं। फिर हमारे इनकम स्टेटमेंट और स्टेटमेंट ऑफ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इनकम। राइट जी, ये हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं। देन हमारे पास स्टेटमेंट ऑफ कैश फ्लो है, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ शेयर होल्डर्स इक्विटी है और नोट्स टू द अकाउंट्स हैं। ये वो स्टेटमेंट्स हैं जिस पे हमें एश्योरेंस देनी है ऑडिटर ने। राइट जी, इससे पहले कि हम इसके डीप जाएं, तो ये एक समराइज्ड, जैसे मैक्रो लुक का नाम दे दें, क्योंकि हम ऑडिटिंग पढ़ रहे हैं तो हम कंसीडर करते हैं कि वी आर द ऑडिटर्स। और जब हम ऑडिटर हैं तो हमारे लिए क्या चीज़ें ज़रूरी है, हम वन बाय वन इसको डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे। हमारे लिए एथिकल वैल्यूज़ बहुत ज़रूरी हैं। इंटीग्रिटी ऑफ द ऑडिटर्स इज मस्ट, the required professional qualification, who can audit and who cannot. Then risk assessment, तभी ऑडिट कर पाएंगे अगर हम रिस्क असेसमेंट प्रॉपर कर पाएंगे। एविडेंसेस हैं और देन अश्योरेंस इंगेजमेंट में भी इन्वॉल्व किया जा सकता है। द कंपनी इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल, इफ यू से यू, the company is responsible for the internal control, internal audit, governance, audit committee, management responsibilities, agent and agency relationship. Then who are interested in all these reports? These are shareholders, employees, buyers, suppliers, and government agencies, and so on and so forth. Audit and other assurance engagements. The purpose of external audit engagement, जैसे हमने डिस्कस किया था शुरू में कि पर्पस क्या है, इज द assurance. The external audit is a type of assurance engagement that is carried out by an auditor to give an independent opinion on the set of financial statements. But we want to have an independent opinion. The stakeholders want an independent opinion. So that's why they hire external auditors. The objective of an audit of the financial statement is to enable the auditors to express an opinion on whether the financial statements are prepared in all material respects in accordance with an applicable financial reporting framework. An audit of financial statements is an example of an assurance engagement. अब हमारे पास दो तरह के ऑडिट हैं, एक स्टैट्यूटरी एंड नॉन स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट्स. Audits are required under national statute, जो हमारे statutory audit है, and non-statutory audits are performed by independent auditors because the company's owner, proprietors, members, trustees, professionals and governing bodies or other interested parties want them. What are the advantages of the non-statutory audit? Settling account between the partners. Partners are interested to settle the accounts, so they want to have an independent opinion. So the independent opinion can only be sought if there is an audit. So this is a non-statutory audit. Then accounts more susceptible to the taxation authorities. Taxation authorities are also looking for some authentication, and they believe that the auditors are the good source. So even in certain cases, the tax authorities may refer the cases to an auditor. So this audited reports will be more acceptable to tax authorities if it is a case of the sale of the business or the negotiation of loan or overdraft facilities. So whatever who is going to buy the business and anyone who is going to negotiate the loan, or any bank who is going to extend the overdraft facilities, the only satisfaction they can have is through this audit assurance. So again, this is helpful to get loan, to get overdraft facilities, and to sell the business some other parties. Sleeping partners are the investors. They are not actively involved in the day-to-day operation of the business, but they want to have a clear picture that how their investment is being utilized for the purpose of the business. So again, the source of the satisfaction is the independent audit report. So these are the advantages. Then we are going to talk about the accountability, stewardship, and agency. These are the relationship that we must need to understand, because audit provides assurance to the shareholders and other stakeholders of a company on the financial statements because it is independent and impartial. This is the expectation. So if it is not so, then we can see the cases of Enron, WorldCom, Parmalat, Cable and Wireless, and Xerox. And further, in September 2008, Lehman Brothers, a global financial services firm, filed for bankruptcy. There was all good from the audit side. This Arthur and Anderson was the fifth biggest accounting firm, but now it is no more. The reason is they reported the financial statements of the Enron that there is nothing wrong, there is no going concern. So at the end of the day, the company is no more. So everyone is going to depend upon the opinion of the audit. This is a small example of the stakeholders or directors, creditors, the public, employees, taxation authorities, and the case we'll discuss. Accountability is the quality or state of the being accountable, that is, being required or expected to justify actions and decisions. It suggests an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility of one's action. So they are accountable to the shareholders. And we say stewardship refers to the duties and obligations of a person who manages another person's property. And lastly, agents are people employed or used to provide a particular service. In the case of a company, the people being used to provide this service of managing the business also have the second role of trying to maximize the personal wealth in their own right. There is a conflict in the stakeholders and employees and the agent, because on the one hand they are going to try to maximize the wealth of the company, but on the other hand they want to have good bonuses, they want to have good rise in the salary. So यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे तो जो एजेंट है उसके अपने इंटरेस्ट इन्वॉल्व हैं. He might be showing a good profit, he might be showing a good revenue. so that he can have good bonuses. So this is a point where auditor has to look into and give a true and fair picture of the situation. So shareholders buy shares, and what they expect, there's there are two type of benefits they're looking for. One is the capital growth of the shares, and second is the dividend which is being declared by the company.